Now we're going to make Jolly's hat. We will get our piece of fabric that we cut the hat from, the little triangle shaped, and also the mohair or the fur that you've got your hat band made out of. Make sure that the fur is running down. And now we're going to match them right sides together. Just flip it up like that, and now you'll see on the top the fur looks like it's going up. And just start at one edge and pin it together, or use the alligator clips like I like to use. It is curved, so just take your time, make sure that the mohair or the fur doesn't get caught, doesn't stick out. And just keep going. Just kind of easing it in place because it is a curve. And then as we get to the end, I see that there's just a little bit sticking out here. So I'm going to check the rest to make sure that there's no bulges or shortages. No, everything is just fine. So I'll just take my scissors and just snip it off right there. When matching the curves, I like to have a little bit of extra on the hat band, and you can just trim it off. Now I'm going to take an extra pin or clip and put it right here to help keep that hat band in place. And then just go ahead and sew a straight stitch about 3/8 of an inch. And it'll look like this. Okay, we've got this raw edge of the mohair here, so I'm going to fold this over however much you'd like. Depends on how wide you want the band of your hat. I'm going about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little more. And then go ahead and pin or clip the edge over. Make sure you get it even. Now we're going to hand stitch all across here. Okay, now I have a single length of thread that is pretty close to the backing. And the reason we're going to hand stitch is because if we don't want the stitching to show on the front here. If we machine sewed, you'd see all the stitches on the front. So I've got a length of thread about 30 inches long. And take a small stitch here, and then take another stitch right after it. And you can see it's a very tiny stitch. You can't see it on the other side. Now don't pull it, pull this one, the first one to get it started. And then just go a tiny little bit down below, about 1/4 of an inch. And you can see here, there, you can see where that needle is. That's how tiny that stitch is. And then pull it through, and now we're going to wait, and then pull your needle through the loop and pull it tight. And take another one. Go through the loop, pull it tight. I check every once in a while just to make sure my stitch size is the same, go all the way down. Okay, now we are at the end here. I'm going to show you how we finish it. I'm going to take my last stitch right here, and then I'm going to take this one right next to that last one, and now I'm going to go through the loop 2 times to make a good strong knot, and then bring your needle through again just a tiny little bit, and now snip the thread off here. I just don't like snipping the thread off right at the knot. And now that is all secure right there. Okay, now we're going to turn this right sides together so that we can finish constructing the hat. Use your pins or your clips. And then, go all the way down. And then you'll do a simple straight stitch from the corner to the edge. About a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, like this. And then we'll go ahead and turn it right side out. I'm going to use this pencil to help poke it out because I don't want to accidentally poke through the tip of the hat, so that's why I have the pencil, the eraser end, because it's blunt. There we go. Finish turning it. And I'm just going to get my slicker brush. Brush that all down. And the last step, we're going to attach this jingle bell to the tip here. I'm going to use that same thread, the upholstery thread. It's about an 18-inch length of thread. I've got it double threaded. Bring your needle through the tip there. Take a stitch, and now I'm going to take the needle and go through the hole there on the jingle bell. And so after I go through the jingle bell, then I'll go through the hat again, and go through a few times to make sure the jingle bell is secure. I really want to make sure this doesn't come off. Okay, it seems pretty secure now, so I'm going to bring the needle through the loop a couple times, pull it tight, go through the fabric, and then snip it off. You have now completed your Jolly's hat. Now we've got Jolly in front of us, and we're going to put his hat on. It's designed to go on kind of diagonally like this so that you can still see one of his ears. There we go. And there you have your finished Jolly Christmas Elf teddy bear.